Coming up, it's the, icing on the show. It's Cakes with Kathie.
My personal favorite part about weddings are the cake.
Really?
Yeah, and we have cakes by, I keep calling you Katie, but it's actually Kathie. She's like, it's Kathie, it's not Katie. And I'm, okay, Katie, nice talking to Katie. So I apologize for that. It's spelled weird though.
It is, it's Kathie.
Yeah.
So you're not the first one, I forgive you, we can still be friends.
It's your
good.
fault. Take that H out of there. And bring a real cake next time.
But these are fantastic. They're beautiful
gorgeous.
cakes.
But they're not, I can't eat them.
You can eat the outside.
Can I?
Yeah.
That's
I
edible?
wouldn't, but you could.
Okay.
Not now, though.
Okay. Hold
You
me
have
back.
to talk to Kathie first.
Okay.
It must be fun because you get to make like fantastic works of art all the time, and they're delicious too.
Thank you. Yeah, it's definitely, I love the creative outlet of it. I love the original ideas that brides come with, and then we can help, bring their visions to life. And it's really nice to be able to have that presentation, because a lot of times the cake is the centerpiece of a reception. So you want it to be big and beautiful and have it reflect on their individual style, but you want it to taste good too. So, it's not just a pretty thing. You want it to have your cake and eat it too.
Well, in the winter, you could probably have an ice cream cake.
You could.
Favorite? Not so much?
I don't know. Go ahead, have an ice cream cake.
What's the most popular kind of cake that people do order for weddings?
For flavor-wise, people like to stick to traditional. I mean, with tiered cakes, you can do different flavors. So if you have a 4-tier cake, theoretically, you can have 4 different flavors. But the chocolate, the vanilla, red velvets are probably the most popular.
How do you make like the branches and the flowers and stuff? I mean, what is it made out of?
Fondant.
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 I don't know what that means.
don't know that word.
There's good fondant out there, there's bad fondant out there. We use the high-end stuff. So the bad stuff tastes like uncooked pie dough. We don't use that. The good stuff, it's marshmallows and icing sugar.
I'm salivating. So, thanks, thank you. With cakes, I know that I was talking earlier about brides. What are brides like when it comes to picking the cake? And have you had any kind of interesting situations with brides?
A lot of our brides are from out of town. Probably about a good 70-80% of my clients I never get to meet.
Do you have like a Skype conference call to
Yeah,
discuss?
phone, email, Pinterest.
They send you 27 pictures of completely different cakes and say one like this, and you go,
I
what?
want something simple and elegant like this, and it takes you 45 hours to make it. Yes.
So, what kind of time are cakes like these?
Honestly, it depends on the design. Some, you can,
So this
not
one.
taking the baking out of consideration, you can do a cake, in a few hours sometimes, something like that. The tier with all the pearls, that's like 5 hours just to put those pearls on. So. They take some time, and people don't realize, I think, the time and effort that does go into, it's not just butter and eggs and flour and sugar, right?
Right. What's the most ridiculous request someone has asked you to do?
I don't know about a ridiculous
Ice cream cake.
request. We did do a pretty great wedding this past season. They had kind of a retro thing going on, and it was, I got to do like some 3D skulls with some hearts. It was really quite different. It was not my style, but I loved doing it.
Oh, the
It was-
classic skull wedding.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
that's,
It was
yeah.
to death
Nothing
do us
says
part.
I love you like a skeleton.
Till death do us part. It was-
So any tips, final thoughts, tips for brides that are going to come into the Okanagan and have any season wedding?
Book ahead.
Absolutely.
Book ahead.
Yeah.
In the Okanagan, preferred vendors book quickly. Any timeline that you get in your typical bridal magazines, they don't apply to the Okanagan. Like, we're booking to 2016, 2017.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
Wow.
So even if you haven't met the person yet,
yeah,
should
you don't
probably
have
just
to
book.
know the
Just book
design.
it.
Just get on the books.
I think I'm going to
Yeah.
get married soon. I'm just going to get in the books.
Some girls will go pick up their wedding dresses before they even find somebody.
Absolutely.
It's more important to find the right dress than the right guy, is what you're saying.
Basically.
Yeah. Okay, well, good. Now that I know that.
There's a reason why some of these vendors are booked to 2016, 2017 is because they're the best in the industry. I don't think anywhere else in Canada has as many weddings as the Okanagan. I mean, last year there was 4,000 weddings plus.
That's why winter weddings, you might be able to get in there a little
absolutely.
quicker.
And so your website, you have all the vendors can go onto your website, put their stuff on the website?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. There's advertising on there. There's vendors. They can come. They can check it out if they want to advertise or have their vendor listing on there. It's kind of like a Facebook profile for weddings in the Okanagan. So it's really neat. It's something totally different.
What's the website?
OkanaganWeddings.com.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much.
Thank you for having us.
I'm going to get married again now.
I think you should.
This will be like your third to the same guy.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do next?
Third time's a charm.
How are you going to top it?
I don't think I can top the winter wedding. That was gorgeous, and I would definitely recommend other people having a winter wedding. Even though it's cold, it's worth it for the pictures. So thank you guys so much for coming.
Thank you.